We're coming off of a unanimous passing of our strategic plan, Reimagine Caddo, the plan for excellence, which really speaks to what our focus and goal is, and that's academic achievement, man. We really appreciate this opportunity.
The purpose of, and it passed unanimously, Reimagine Caddo is to raise the performance level of underachieving schools.
Absolutely. That's part of it, but it's for the whole district, of course.
Now, what are those, if anybody doesn't know, what are those underachieving schools, and what is the plan itself?
Well, the plan has 7 tenets or spokes in the wheel, if you call it that, including academics, of course, fiscal responsibility, operations, community and family engagement, communications and marketing, so it's a full, comprehensive plan that, of course, people go to caddoschools.org. They can see that. Now, we could go one by one into looking at our underachieving schools, but the reason, again, of this plan and the implementation of this plan is to give schools some support and give them some direction, because this plan will guide us for the next 3 to 5 years.
Bill, does this close any schools?
I'm sorry?
Does this close any schools? Is that on as part of this at all?
No, this plan speaks to, the process of that, but this plan does not close any schools at this point in time.
What about the process of that? That sounds a little fishy.
Well, it's not meant to be ominous or fishy, but again, we've got to talk about those kinds of things when we look at, student population shifts and those kinds of things, because if we're going to be fiscally responsible, then we need to operate again. We're in our second year of a balanced budget.
Go ahead, Aaron. I'm sorry.
Okay. There's a lot of concern that the underperforming schools, they don't have the tools needed. They don't have the technology. They don't have the infrastructure. They don't have the building. How do you take care of that when you got a tight budget over there?
It's a great question. Well, if we talk about particularly our transformation zone schools, which, by the way, just to mention, all of AP scores are up, ACT scores are up, graduation rates are up, and discipline issues are down. So again, when we talk about our transformation zone schools, we're looking at, again, we've got a consultant for UVA, which is one of the top schools in the country. We have gone in and totally changed the climate and culture there to where kids want to come to school, kids want to learn, and it's all data-driven. And these are the kinds of things that are going to help us move up the scores of our schools, and, of course, bottom line is make our children better prepared to get out into the world.
You had mentioned a second ago that disciplinary issues are down across the parish. To what do you credit that?
I credit it for early intervention, first of all, is recognizing an issue or challenge early, and rather than go from 0 to 60 in 2.2 seconds, we're equipping our teachers with professional development, professional training to be able to help that child, to be able to recognize if there are issues at home, what can we do to help make it better or to assist in trying to help make it better. So basically, Caddo Parish, at least for the time being, isn't embracing any of this PEG timeout stuff. No, not that I'm aware of. And again, when I was in college, I took a psychology class, and I remember this statement: a child would rather be loved than punished, but they'd rather be punished than ignored. So before we get to punishment, and certainly we don't want to ignore any of our students, love is easy because love is free. And if you love what you're doing, you have the passion for what you're doing, like our teachers and our principals at our schools, then a child can embrace that, and you can embrace that child at their level, and then help them become better people, better students, and better equipped to get out here in the world and be able to compete.
Bill Strother, we're talking with the Caddo Schools Communications Director. Got one for you that, you help me with this. What is a kid going to see as a result of this plan? What's a kid going to see in those low-performing schools? What can the parents expect, and how soon?
The plan, again, will guide us for the next 3 to 5 years. What we can start to see is we can start to see better performing schools, better grades, better testing grades, and just an overall better child, a more wholesome child that's, again, more prepared to get out here in the global economy and be able to compete. And we're on the edge of trying to do this as quickly as we can. Certainly, we're in the second year of our transformation zone, and again, we see improvements all across the zone. So the zone is going to have the Amazing Shake competition again, like we did last year, and then we're also going to have Project Dream. We're looking for mentors. We're, of course, looking for more community engagement, more community partnership, and this is what it takes. It takes everyone, not just the schools, but the community, the parents, and stakeholders, mentors as well. And when you bring everyone in the room, everyone understands that the purpose that we're here, it's not about our differences. It's about what we have in common. What we have in common is we all want to see our students perform better.
Bill Strother, Caddo Communications Director for Schools. Thank you so much, Bud.
You're welcome. Thank you. We are Caddo.